Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening if you happen to be watching this later. Welcome again to another one of our seniors fitness workouts from home. Today's workout is going to be a full body workout, although I would say that the majority of the work is going to be for the upper body. And then the second workout this week will also be a full body workout, but the majority of the work is going to be for lower body. So there is an emphasis, slight emphasis on different parts of the body on each one. So without further ado, we might as well get started, and I'd like to get right away into some balance work and strengthening for your feet. So we're going to be just focusing on raising the balls of the feet and raising the toes. So you're definitely going to want to have a chair in front of you. Just hold on to it the whole time, because when you raise the toes up, the odds are that you're going to want to fall backwards, okay? We're going to raise the balls of both feet up at the same time, and if that's too much of a challenge for you, then just switch from one to the other. For each rep, use a different foot. Everyone else, we're going to use both feet at the same time, and we're just going to count out 20 of these, no multiples, just counting in ones. 1, we're not particularly in a rush either. 2, you're trying to raise the toes. 3, so flex them up or extend them up. 4, you're trying to raise the balls of the feet. 5, in other words, you're trying to flex the ankle. 6, as much as possible. 7, we're trying to strengthen this chain of muscles. 8, running from the toes up to the knees. 9, 10, very important muscles to work on. 11, and anyone who's been in my classes, my live classes, 12, from year to year knows. 13, that as we approach the fall. 14, and then more and more so in the fall. 15, 16, I like to do exercises for these muscles and for this particular movement. 17, 18, because 19, when these muscles get weak or lazy. And 20, it's a prime cause, it's a very common cause of trips, especially in the winter when there's lots of debris and ice and you know, it's a mess outside. We live in Ottawa, let's face it. If you're not strong enough to pick up those toes when you step to land over an object, it's much more likely that you're going to catch on something and trip and fall. It happens all the time. I can't tell you how many times I've witnessed it myself, or it's happened to me. I've luckily managed to catch myself. So this is why you're going to see more and more of that type of action as we get into the fall and winter. So now we're going to do some heel raises. So both heels up at the same time. You don't need the chair for this one. Just keep it close by in case. We're going to count a multiple of 2, starting from heels together. 0, 2, 4. Great. Try to put one arm in front. 8. And then the other out to the side. 10. Keep counting. 12. How about we switch? 14. Just follow along with me. 16. 18. 20. Count back from 20. 18. 16. 14. 12. 10. 8. And I just keep them down. 6. 4. 2. And 0. Shake those legs out. I know you are feeling it after what we've already done. Let's just limber up the neck a little bit. Quickly look to your right as far as you can. Then look to your left as far as you can. Then once more to your right. Then once more to your left. Now look straight ahead and then turn your gaze up to the ceiling. Draw the chin up. Take a deep breath in. Pull your shoulders back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then breathe out and tuck your chin into your chest and let the shoulders shrug forwards. And then once again, breathe in, shoulders back, look up to the ceiling, stretch out the front of the neck. And breathe out. Okay. Let's work on your rotator cuff muscles, specifically on strengthening them. So as you know by now, there's low range, there's mid range, there's high range exercises for the muscles of your rotator cuff. So what we're going to do is just grab this band. Today we're going to do the low range. We're going to tuck our elbows in, and we're going to open up the hand span, not wingspan, and then close it off as at a nice quick pace, let's say. We're going to count this in a multiple of 3 from 0 to 30, starting at 0, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and 30. Oh, okay. Shake those shoulders out any way that you like. Just get some blood back into them. Move your arms around. And then let's get back into the same position, except your palms should face the ceiling this time. We're going to open and close the hands. So starting from 30, 27, 24, 21, 18, 15, 12. Hey, it's well worth the effort to be working these muscles. 9, they're so important. 6, 3, and 0. I mean, pretty much anything you do with your arms, you're using these muscles. Anything you're using your shoulders for, you're using these muscles. And they're very, very, very easy to get injured. Bonus points to anybody who can leave a comment in the messages below, in the comment section below this video, and tell me what the muscles of the rotator cuff are. Give me the names. I don't have a prize yet. Maybe I'll think of something special. But I will be impressed, and I'll give a special shout out to anyone who can name them. So let's just put that band to the side for a moment. We're going to do one more quick stretch for the neck. You're going to reach out to the right hand side with your right arm, and then tilt your head as much as you can to the left. And some people are able to do this to a much greater degree than others, but tilt it as much as you can and then start dropping the right arm so that you can feel that increase in tension on the right side of the neck. Keep pulling the right shoulder down. We're just going to hold that for a few deep breaths in and out. And out. Another breath in. And out. Bring your head back into alignment. Let's reach out with the left arm to the left-hand side and tilt your head to the right. And then slowly drop that left arm so that you are more aware of the increase in tension on the left side of the neck. Keep pulling the left shoulder down. Maintain deep breaths. And all together now, we're going to take a deep breath in and then exhale. Another deep breath in. And then an exhale. Wonderful. Let's just roll our head in a counterclockwise direction. And do another rotation. And then when your chin rolls into your chest, we're going to switch direction. Clockwise rotation. And then one more. Wonderful. That's all we need to do. Let's grab that rubber band again. We're going to do some biceps curls. So I'd like for you to step on the band with both feet and tuck your elbows into your sides. It's just going to be a biceps curl. Actually, if your palms face each other like that, mine do, it's technically called a hammer curl. And then try not to let your knees and hips lock out. Give them a slight flex. I know it feels funny standing that way, but it's much better for your back. That's better for your body. So here we go. We're going to count in a multiple of 6, starting from 0, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54. Don't stop at 60. We're going to count back from 60. 54, 48, 42, 36, 30, getting close here, 24, 18, 12, 6, and 0. Wonderful. So now we've worked the muscles of the rotator cuff, we've worked your biceps, let's have a seat, and shoulders. We're going to work your triceps, the muscles on the back side of the arm now. So let's grab that band again. And, Personally, for my comfort level for this next exercise, I'm going to hold the band so that the loose end comes out the bottom of my fist. It's not a necessity, it's just I find more comfortable for this exercise in particular. Then we're going to loop the band underneath both feet like this and just sit upright. So here's the exercise. We're going to pull our elbows back and then we're going to try and straighten our arms without letting our elbows come forward. So it looks like this. Elbows back and then extend. From profile, it looks like this. Elbow back and then extend. And it's this part of the exercise that's the hardest, okay? So if that feels really difficult for you, 1, don't pull the elbow as far back, and 2, don't worry if you can't quite lock the joint out. We do this exercise fairly frequently, so you should notice that if you follow along with my videos, eventually you're going to be able to get the full extension. We're going to spell the following word above us. That's exercise. Very appropriate word. And we're going to spell it forwards and backwards with no pause, starting from E. You can make that one smooth movement if you like. X. E, it doesn't have to be as mechanical as the way that I do it. R, I often like to demonstrate things in a mechanical fashion. C, so that it's easier for you, I, on your end, to see exactly what I'm doing. S. E, it's a pedagogical technique, you could say. E. Now there's a word I should get us to spell. S. I. C. R. E. X. E. And that, my friends, is it. All right, so you can remove the band, shake your arms out, and that is it. That's actually it for this component of the day. We're going to move on to one coordination exercise, and you don't need a ball for this one, you just need your own body. You're going to, let's remove the chair too because you don't need the chair. You are going to spell out one word on your left and one word on your right. And you know that if you spell it with your right hand on your right side, if you just imagine yourself spelling, it's going to go from forward to backward. And on the left-hand side, it's going to go from backwards to forwards, because that's the way we spell things. That's the way we write. The word is going to be the same on both sides, but inverted. So one is war, and the other is war backwards, raw. So you can pick which one you do on which side, because I know it'll complicate things further if you're considering that I'm your mirror opposite. So just pick a side. One side you're going to have raw, the other side you're going to have war, and we're going to try and spell that simultaneously with our hands. All right, so let me take a moment to gather my thoughts. This is going to be a challenging one. Pick which side, and we're going to start. And yeah, you know what, I'm not going to try out a multiple here. Let's just start. So W and R, here we go. W and R. And then we're going to have, hey, this is an easy one, A, and then R and W. R and W. All right, now we're not done yet. Now we're going to flip those two words so that if you did raw on this side, it's going to be on the other side here. Okay, so we're just flipping them. Here we go. So we're going to do W and R again. So here we go. Oh my gosh. And then the easy one, A, and then W and R again. Just got to think about which side is which. Whew. Okay. So I know that was a nice short one, but definitely a different one, and it's stimulating exactly the kind of brain activity that I want to stimulate because it's both spatial and it's pattern recognition and memory, so great to do those things, those exercises. I'm just trying to give you some good variety here. If you like what you see and you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please go ahead and click that subscribe button, because that means that whenever I post something new, even if you're not on my email list, you'll get a notification indicating that I've posted something new. And if you don't, when you do a log into YouTube, you're going to see my video in your feed, so you won't miss one of these workouts. I'm going to see you again in a few days' time, remembering that we're doing 2 sessions a week now. So until then, make sure to stay active, stay healthy, and stay strong. Bye, everyone.